Oi, gente, aqui é a Carol da AllBook. Estamos aqui fazendo uma entrevista super especial com Jordan Lane e David Gregory, ok? Hi, guys.
I understood that. Hi.
Questions were sent by readers, okay?
Okay.
Awesome.
Thank you. First of all, thank you for doing this interview with us today. Could you please introduce yourselves quickly?
Sure, Jordan.
Okay. Hi, I am Jordan. I played Samantha in Dirty Sexy Saint.
And
am I supposed to say more?
No, that's fine.
Okay.
Thank you.
And I'm David, and I played Clay Kincaid in Dirty Sexy Saint.
How was your audition for the movie?
Good question. Jordan, you want to go first?
Sure. We did an audition for this movie. We were offered the parts because Tosca had gone through a few potential actors, and then I think they ran it by the authors, and then they ended up asking us, thinking it would be a good fit. And then we did have a read through to make sure, and like a table read. And then, yeah, it ended up working. I mean, it was okay. I don't know. I think we were okay.
I don't know. I made.
What I think is interesting is we've talked to other people who've played roles in other Passionflix movies, and everybody has the same kind of consensus that they assemble a great cast and everybody gets along really well and has a really good time. So there's no difficulty in doing the job. It's like it just magically like works. The pairings that they make happen pretty naturally, and it's really exciting. So I feel like I have to say that and speak for everybody else on other films as well.
Okay. The readers just loved you as Samantha and Clay on the movie. How was for you to bring these characters to life?
It was a lot of fun. I think it's always fun when you have an adaptation of something. It's always kind of exciting because you have so much to work with versus a script that you're kind of creating it as you go, or maybe with the director. This, you have like a concrete idea of a character. So that was amazing, and kind of something I always wanted to do, being like a big book nerd. So that was a lot of fun, but it's also a lot of pressure. There's a different pressure because you know people have this idea of a character, so you want to match it as closely as you can while still being yourself and, you know, bringing something to it that, you know, is kind of you, if that makes sense.
Yeah, totally. What about you?
I agree with that. I feel like there was a point where I tried looking at the book because we got the roles about 2 weeks before we started shooting, so there wasn't a whole lot of time and to prepare. But then I started looking at the book and I got kind of intimidated. So I was like, I can't look at this right now because it felt like a lot of pressure. But then, Carly and Erica, who wrote the book, were on the set with us. And so we would kind of look to Tosca and look to them. And if they were happy, then we knew we were doing a version of what would be in the book. And Tosca, as you know, is very careful with the details of the book. So, if there's a part where their hands touch or something happens that's in the book, she tries to make sure that that's filmed. And as long as we sort of align ourselves with her, then we were in good shape. I think that's the best way to do it anyway. But yeah, it was exciting.
Okay.
I like that. I like this. Hand touch.
Yeah.
So that's exactly
that's what we did.
That's what we did.
This.
Sorry, I haven't seen David in a long time also, so this is really nice.
It's great.
A great meeting.
A little reunion.
And the last time I saw Jordan, she had blonde hair, which is also something that's in the book.
Yeah. Yeah, so that, for example, was a big, that was a big shift, having to change my entire look, which was scary, but fun also.
That's the whole point of it, being fun.
Yeah. Well, it really helps you feel like the character. I think like the blonde hair really kind of made me feel like Samantha. Like it totally shifts your perception, which like I don't know if that's your natural hair color probably, right? Right,
Yeah.
so this is mine too, like same color, and my hair used to be really long like that too. So to like bleach your hair, it felt like kind of like a nightmare. Like you feel it burning your head and like ruining like oh my God. But yeah,
You
but
feel
it really
your hair screaming. You feel like your hair. Help, please.
yeah,
She really
it's
wants you to
really
know, like, the transformation that she went through, the things she does for the fans, the
oh
burning
look what I did for you guys.
Uh, what's your
Anyway,
favorite
sorry.
scene? What's no problem. What's your favorite scene from Dirty Sexy Saints?
That's a great question. That's a really great question. I think I there were a few. There were a few that were like David and I have a lot of fun. So there was a few like the throw up scene or the drunk. I think maybe the drunk scene was really
drunk.
fun for me. Um even the scene, there was a scene that was like 11 minutes long, and while it was torture and I was like sweating, like I was just like a nightmare. I was never it was like a marathon every take, and even though it was kind of I was joking to Tosca, it felt like I was in purgatory, like I just couldn't get out of this scene. And that was really funny though. You know? So that was a fun scene. I mean, it was like nightmarish, but it was fun. In hindsight, it's hilarious.
Nightmare. Okay.
I think
David.
I don't think anybody's going to talk about this enough, but you know, there's a montage that happens in the movie that shows Samantha making a cupcake. So my job is to sit and watch her, and I don't think this is unfair to say to Jordan, but to my knowledge at that time, I don't think Jordan had done a lot of those things, right? That's fair to say. So
I
Tosca
don't bake at all. I don't bake at all.
is
I
talking her
knew
into it.
nothing. I didn't know what the appliances were. I was like, what is this? A hair dryer? What am I supposed to do with this? It was crazy.
I laughed a lot, and there's a shot of me watching her where I'm giggling, and it's real. Like I'm I'm having
Okay,
a hard
one
time.
more really funny scene. Speaking of montages, there was a scene where David had to interact with a cat. So, I'm so sorry. So there was a cat handler who came, and she was awesome, and she tried to like train the cats, but they had stage fright, so they wouldn't perform that day. And David's allergic, so he's starting to get itchy, and he had to have all these interactions with this cat, and we would be like action, and the cat would do nothing. So
Nothing.
David ended up having to like mime some like
Oh yeah.
cat movie.
Oh yeah. 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 Like pretend to pick it up and hold it.
Yeah,
And
Come
that
on.
was amazing.
Kitty, kitty, kitty.
oh
Yeah.
no. I posted in my Insta story yesterday. Someone had shared a screen grab of me like holding the cat like this, and they wrote, "You're clutching the cat. Like who holds a cat like that?" And I was like, I don't know. I was just so scared and like trying not to sneeze, and like there was a lot there that I. Oh yeah,
Oh my.
laughed a lot. That was a lot of fun. I
Oh
also took
gosh.
allergy medicine that day, and I was like high as a kite. And luckily, I didn't have to do a lot of scenes after that. But I was like, this is great. I felt drunk.
Amazing.
Did you take something from the movie set?
Ooh, good question.
Are you speaking like an object? Did I
Yeah, like
steal
an up.
some? Yeah. Well, I was gifted
Yes,
it
that's
actually. Oh wait, this wasn't really on the set, but there was a robe that wardrobe would put me in every day that was really beautiful, like one of those like long Asian like silky robes, and they gave that to me at the end, which made me really happy because that was like my security blanket every day.
They
Oh,
gave,
that's
but they gave his underwear. They're like, we're not going to do anything with it. So I have Clay underwear. It's
Yeah.
that.
But I don't think I took an object from the set. Did we? Did you take something?
You know, something I wish I had taken was a Kincaid shirt. I
Me
regret.
too. I was just thinking that. I wish I had a Kincaid.
Yeah, people are wearing them, and or you can buy them, and I feel like it would have been nice to like have one. Maybe I should ask them for one.
I know, me too.
Why not?
I don't think I took anything otherwise. I think I don't know. Like, so the way the shooting schedule went is we shot all the scenes in the bar first. So that took about a week and a half. And then when you leave that, you're thinking, okay, now we're going to do the scenes in Clay's apartment or some other set. So you're just thinking about the next scene that you have to do. And then I remember being in the apartment going, oh man, don't you miss the bar? Like
I love
I wish I would. Yeah,
great.
I wish it had something to remember. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, and that bar had all kinds of like interesting like paraphernalia on the walls, right?
Right.
There's like all these like, is that the right word? Paraphernalia?
Yeah. And signs and stuff.
Yeah. So that place was cozy, and I think it was haunted. There was no stories, but it had that feel to it. It felt haunted.
Yeah.
why do you think that?
It's just a feeling. It felt like there was something in there.
Oh my God.
I'm obsessed with ghosts, so like that's why I have to bring them into every conversation lately. I don't know why. I also have very limited interaction with humans these days, so like, you know.
Yeah, I guess
all of us, right? I mean,
it's a weird.
Weird.
It's a weird time. Okay, anyway, sorry.
Oh, no problem.
Time.
Just keep going.
Wait, what were you going to say? You were going to talk about, are you guys in quarantine there as well?
Yes. I go back to work in September, but my husband's staying home with our son.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
We have a little one.
How
He just turned 1.
Oh, congratulations.
Congrats.
Thank you.
And that's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Tell me about it. Come on.
Seriously, that's
a lot of work. He's just outside and I can hear him just, mommy, mommy, mommy. And I, okay.
Join in if he wants.
No, he's trouble with a capital T.
Nice. It's gonna be a troublemaker.
Yes, a red hair troublemaker.
Oh, red hair. Ooh.
Fiery.
Red hair.
You know, they always say that about redheads. They always say like redheads are fiery. And what's interesting is all the redheads I know are like that. They're all fiery.
That's all true. That's all true.
Yep.
I can say that. I can say that. That's all true.
Yeah.
Even at 1, you know.
Even at 1. Yes.
Yeah.
Do you think you look like your characters? Like your personality?
Me? Absolutely not. I don't think I'm anything like Samantha. Maybe in some ways. You can always find some things. But no, I didn't come from a privileged background like that. I didn't I'm not proper, obviously, as you can tell within 5 minutes. You know, like Tosca was always telling me to like, you know, I always slouch and like, sit proper and like.
Here, all right.
Yeah, your posture says a lot. And people that are groomed to carry themselves like that, it's like, it's a totally different demeanor. And I'm not like that. And yeah, but there was partly, she's very bold and, and kind of stubborn, wanting to make her own money. So I'm a lot like that. I've always been very stubborn and I really believe in like females doing what they got to do, making our own money. And, so in that way I'm like her, but yeah, not really.
Yeah. Not all, but a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit, sure.
Okay.
I think it like splits. So like I also have two brothers in real life, and I'm very protective of them, but we didn't have a very dark past as Clay and his brothers do in the movie. So you kind of find a way in, and then from that way in, it's very easy for me to imagine, because I have two brothers, what it would be like if I had to protect them or take care of them at a very young age. You know, Clay's got a lot of he's got a lot of things that he's working through, but what I appreciated so much is that he's very open about talking about them. And that's something that Tosca and Passionflix talk about a lot. Is like, it's okay for a guy to share his feelings for 10 minutes to the woman on screen. We don't see that a lot. And I'm like that. I love talking about my feelings. So there are ways in. And
no.
Big revelation time. Big revelation time.
I'm the same way. David and I are the same. We had many conversations. It was therapy every day on set. Yeah. We were just talking and talking and talking.
It's very helpful.
It was really helpful, yeah.
Wow, guys, that's amazing.
Yeah.
We got lucky. I think we both have been in situations before where whoever you have to work opposite may not want to have conversations all day, but the more we got to know each other very quickly, and that made doing the scenes a lot easier, because it's like, oh, this is just doing a scene with someone I trust, someone who's a good friend of mine, someone that I can try different ideas with, and most importantly, laugh with. You can't do those really intense scenes without being able to laugh, and I think that's probably the most important thing. Yeah. Neither of us are very serious at all.
I mean, we are. That's the thing. We're very sensitive people. We're both very sensitive people, but also we know how important humor is in life in general. So I think that's,
of course,
we're definitely simpatico.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your favorite dessert?
Not this question. What did I say before? You know, I did one of these interviews before, and they asked, I was so proud of myself because I tried to bake and I confused muffins and cupcakes on camera, and it was so embarrassing.
To be fair, you were so excited. You're like, oh, I made cupcakes, and you sold it for like 10 minutes.
So
like,
embarrassing. I was so proud of myself, and I botched it. And I had to come clean too. It was like eating at me during the interview. I had to like I did not make cupcakes. I don't know how to make cupcakes. But anyway, my favorite dessert is I really don't know.
Come on. Cake, ice cream, pudding, chocolate, bar of chocolate, anything.
You know what I like, and I don't have it often, but you know when you go to a restaurant and there's the little chocolate lava things where you like eat, you dig into them and it like kind of explodes. I like those. I always am looking on, menus for those. I would say that's a keeper, a winner.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about David?
So, my wife knows this. I didn't have a birthday cake this year. I had a birthday pie. Pie is like my favorite. And I'm not usually super picky. Apple pie, cherry pie, berry pie, pumpkin pie. Like, I feel like I would go for that first. I mean, who doesn't like ice cream?
Yeah.
But I love pie. I love pie.
Pie's great.
I
like ice cream cake. If I had a cake, it would be ice cream cake.
Yes, I like that too.
Yeah.
If Samantha made Clay pies the whole movie, he would look very different.
It's true.
Yeah, nom.
That's cute. I like that.
Is the first movie based on a book that you made, that you're working on? Yes.
Yeah.
Is this the first?
Yeah. This is your first?
Yeah, I think so. No, it's not. It's my second, actually.
Oh, what's the first one?
The Dirt was actually, I was in this film called The Dirt, but that was actually a book first.
Oh.
Yeah.
Anybody that hasn't seen it needs to watch her in The Dirt. She's very, very good. I watched her in it. It's
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Very different character from Samantha.
Very, very.
Very, very different.
What do you think that's different between them?
Oh boy. Well, you know,
Making a regular movie, a regular production.
yeah, Roxy is not. She doesn't come from money. She's Florida, like comes from a small kind of trailer park Florida situation, and she's similar in that she's pretty ambitious, but her ambition is by being a groupie, you know, working her way up through, you know, meeting guys in bands. And she's very, very mentally unstable in some ways. So there's a big difference there.
You also, you have your natural dark hair in that movie, or is that a wig?
Yeah. And that was a period piece. It was the 80s. So it was like big, crazy hair, and the costumes were all 80s. So that was cool. That was fun.
It is cool.
It was rock and roll. You know, the whole movie is like rock and roll, which is kind of...
80s. And for our last question, did you know any word in Portuguese?
Do I know a word?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Portuguese?
you know what? I know one thing in Portuguese, and it is so dirty. It's a terrible phrase. I had a friend many years ago who is Portuguese, and she taught me. I can't even say it. I can't say it on camera. It's a phrase. It's like a profanity. It's I can't tell you because it's like crazy bad. It means something very bad. Like if you're gonna tell someone to, like, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, it's crazy. I can't say it, but yes, I know one phrase.
Just keep it curious. Okay.
Can I ask a question really quick?
One day I'll whisper it to you.
Okay.
I'm curious. So you're going to translate Dirty Sexy Saint into Portuguese?
Yes.
And what is there a Portuguese? Because I know desserts are different there. Is there a Portuguese equivalent to cupcake? Only because he calls her that. Is there an actual word for that, or is it something else?
Great question.
No.
Oh, really?
Here, all cupcakes.
So what do you think you're going to use for that? What do you think the closest equivalent would be?
I guess we're just going to maintain cupcakes.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes. Because Portuguese will be something like a cake in the mug.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
Huh.
So because Clay makes them for her, do you have to like put in a footnote saying like this is what this is in America, or?
No. Here, Brazilian really like cupcakes too.
Oh,
it's
really?
Not a common dessert, but we enjoy.
Wow. This is like one of my favorite things to talk about is like I was telling you before we started the interview, like words that like we don't have in other languages that I couldn't possibly understand. Like where I come from, there's native tribes of Alaska that have like 8 different words for snow, and there's like different kinds of snow. And there's some that my brain only speaking English will never fully understand what exactly I just think that's beautiful, first of all.
So beautiful.
I'm always asking people those kind of questions.
I know 2 words in Portuguese that only exist in Portuguese.
Mm-hmm.
I know is saudade, that means I miss you.
Really? Oh, interesting.
I like that.
And farofa, that is a food that is just made by, oh my God, I just forget how to say it. This root, oh my God, mandioca. Oh, come on. Yucca root. Oh, it's made yucca. It's made by yucca flower.
Yeah.
Wow.
Interesting.
Huh.
2 words that only Portuguese, that only Brazilians know.
I really love that. I think that's so cool.
Yeah. So cool.
Okay, guys, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having us. This was so fun.
Good to see you.
Yeah, I miss you so much. Oh, how do I say it? What is the phrase?
Saudade. Estou com
Saudade.
saudade.
Salvage. I'm not saying
That's where you cut the interview, right there.
like a big savage.
I'm
So
right to you.
yeah, you have to text it to me. But you know what? That's our own word, David. Savage to you.
I appreciate
My accent.
your
My
Yeah,
accent.
I would like to hear it reciprocated, please.
Well, I want to make sure I say it right. Saudade.
Yes. Oh, okay.
Saudade.
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 Yes.
Saudade.
Yeah.
Yeah. Woo!
I love that. That's beautiful.
Yeah, I love it.
Said that as a Rio de Janeiro native, as
Oh,
a carioca.
I think that's beautiful.
Yeah.
We're all Americans are like, hey, how are you?
How are you? See you later.
Yeah.
Good to see ya.
Here in Brazil, it's like coia.
Koya.
Oh,
Ooh.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
So much sexier. The whole, it's just like so much better.
Oh, really? Do you think that?
Yeah. Listen to us. Listen to me. Come on.
Oh, come on.
Oh, yeah.
That another expression, I don't know. E aí?
E aí?
E aí?
E aí?
What's up?
Oh.
Really?
Really?
Wow.
Yay.
E aí?
I love that.
Just cool as that. E aí?
Oh,
That's
God.
beautiful.
Love it.
I'm going to talk in Portuguese now again, okay?
Sure.
Okay.
Então, pessoal, essa foi a nossa entrevista. Não esqueçam de seguir David Gregory e Jordan Lane nas redes sociais, Passionflix e a AllBook Editora. Estamos preparando muito mais novidades para vocês, tá bom? Beijo, beijo, tchau, tchau.
Bye.
Kisses, guys. Thank you so much.
Bye, Jordan.
Bye. Bye, David.